Once she gets home, she's gonna be like knocked out. She's like, I'm tired.
Girl, that was the best part of going to school. I remember my first day going back to school and then coming back home and knocking out the rest of the day.
Yeah, but then I'm more sleep for like long. That's the only thing. She's like me. We nap long.
Oh, So
I
get that. I'm like that too.
Yeah.
Hey, watch us on YouTube, listen on Spotify, and follow us on all social media.
Overall, listen to our podcast and don't forget to subscribe.
Now let's get back to the podcast. Sincerely Bestie. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Sincerely Bestie. I'm Krystal.
And I'm Nancy.
Today we'll be talking about professions that women don't usually go for. Is it for women, right?
Yeah.
Because they're men professions.
Yes,
so we're going to talk about that. But before we do that, we're going to do a little update because it has been a hot minute.
It's been a while
since we've talked, and also since you guys seen the last episode. So how have you been, Nancy?
I've been okay. Just working. Bored as heck, but working.
Oh, that's good. I mean, at least you've been bored, not overwhelmed. So
yeah. Well, I've been so bored that I've been like binge watching like Chinese dramas.
Oh, right. Have you started a new one?
I did, but I don't know if I'm really into it. I watched like one drama for like the third time now.
Oh.
And then I was like, maybe I'll start another one. I started at the beginning, but I'm like not into it. And then there's a new Korean one.
Okay.
I don't remember what it's called. It's like Serendipity something. So I was like, maybe I'll start that one because I think there's only like 8 episodes out so far. So I was like, I'll start that.
Yeah.
I've been so bored. I've been binge watching it.
Oh, okay.
I've been binge watching stuff. Yeah, that's all I've been doing.
Oh, okay.
I've been walking on my treadmill more.
Oh, have you?
Been slacking, but
that's
I'm getting there.
It's okay. It's just too hot to be doing anything outside right now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I feel like it's chilling down a little bit, but still, like, that's around like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, like 8 or 9, and I'm like, do I really want to go out? Because I have only like an hour or so to
of daylight. Yeah.
What about you?
I've been okay. We went to Chicago and we went to the IU concert. That was really fun.
It looked like fun.
It was. I was really worried about the flight because I thought we were gonna have like a delay or layovers and stuff like that, but we were okay. We got to Chicago and then we were gonna go out that next day, but then Cheng was like, I'm so tired, let's just chill. So we chilled at the hotel.
Yeah, because you guys got to Chicago at like at night, wasn't it?
Kind of. We got there around 6.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah. So we just like came and got to the hotel, hung out, and then we walked because like we stayed really close to the arena as well. And right next to it is like a Target, Panda Express, Chipotle. They had like a whole little area. Yeah. So we just walked over there. We had dinner and then came back and just hung out. So yeah. And then the concert was amazing. She was amazing. Like she sounded a little rough just because like she's been singing like 3 days, like taking 3-day breaks and singing again, and her songs are like big like ballads, you know. So there's some moments where like it would be a little scratchy, but most of the time, dude, like she just hit those notes like it was nothing.
Oh my god.
She was amazing. Yeah. And then I feel like we sat kind of close too, so it was
I feel like you got a good spot.
Yeah, I think we did too. So it was we were able to kind of see like little features of her face and all of that, so it was exciting. I didn't know if Cheng had enjoyed it or not because like we can't speak Korean, you know.
Yeah.
We know her songs, but we don't like know them. So like most of the time we were just kind of standing there and chilling. But afterwards, Cheng was just like over the moon. He was like, "Oh my god, like she's so kind," and I'm like, "Okay, how do you know that?" He's like, "Just the way she talks and the way she is." I'm like, "Ew, okay." I was like, "You've never called me kind." And he's like, "'Cause you're not." I was like, "Okay, fine." Whatever.
Oh gosh.
But the only thing that sucked was that our light stick didn't work.
What?
Yeah.
The one you bought?
Yeah, because you know they have like little apps that you could connect to, and then like while you listen to her music videos, it changes colors and stuff. So I asked Diamond, I was like, "Hey, do I need to get the app for it to like Bluetooth to the concert?" And she said no. Because she says usually she'll just go and then she'll leave her light stick on and then it'll just automatically connect all the light sticks together.
Okay.
But I think this is like a new version of light sticks because we did buy her newest one, the one that just came out this year. And so I think they're trying to make it connect to the app more so people will be using the app a little bit more. And so when we got there, they had like a little screen that kept talking about it, but it kept saying like to disconnect. So I was like, oh, well, we're not even connected, so it's whatever. But then, like, as soon as the concert started, everybody's light sticks started changing colors, and ours kept staying the same. Like, and I was like, what's going on, you know? And then, like, my internet kind of sucks there too because we're in this arena and it has bad service.
Yeah.
So it was just so complicated. I couldn't get it to connect to the app. And, well, I couldn't like find my light stick. I don't know if it's just because there's too many light sticks that were on at the time. But I think you needed to be connected to the app. Like your light stick needed to be connected to the app, but it didn't need to be like linked to, I don't know. I was just trying to make it in my head to make sense, but
it's okay. But that sucks though.
Yeah, it did suck. But other than that, it was really
But I mean,
fun.
that's cool that it like changes lives.
Yeah, it's so cool, dude. Like, because I've been to a couple concerts with Diamond to go see NCT and NCT Dream, and their colors are normally like red and green. So there's a lot of red and green going on the during the concert. But for hers, it was like more colorful. So like all the light sticks were different colors. It was like a tropical color, so there'd be like blues and red and orange and pink, and it was just like so pretty. And we couldn't connect with everybody else. So like the whole time I just had the light stick underneath my arm. Because it was so embarrassing because like I'm trying to connect to it and then like it's when I'm trying to is like when she's like going to change her outfit. So she's doing that and then I'm over here trying to get it to connect to the app and it's just like blinking, right? And it's so bright because nobody else is blinking and we're all just chilling and in the dark too. So I was like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. I was like, okay, I can't do it. I'm just gonna hide it. Oh well. But it's crazy because there's like a lot of people there that know Korean too.
It's insane, huh?
Yeah, it's insane. I was like, okay. And there's a lot of Korean people there in Chicago, too. That's crazy. Yeah. It was fun.
At least you had fun.
Yeah.
Did you guys at least explore?
We did a little bit. So there is a train that takes you from the airport to downtown. And so we were able to take that. It was my first time ever taking public transportation like that.
How's that?
It was fun. It was not bad because like we were at the starting point. So like there were like a lot of seats, right? So it wasn't too bad. So we got to sit and like see everything. And it was really pretty. Not really pretty. It was more like ghetto. But it was still like cool. But we got there. And we walked to the river, and we didn't get to be in, like, their main area where it's, like, super pretty. We just got to be in, like, their more, like, touristy areas where people go and eat and stuff like that. So that was fun. We were only there for, like, maybe, like, 2 hours. Because we had to carry our suitcase with us, too. Because our flight was at 8, and we were walking around town around, like, 1. So
oh, my gosh.
Yeah. So we can't check in our bag because they're like, it's too early. You know? So we had to drag it everywhere with us.
Okay. At least you got to explore a little bit.
Yeah, so
a little bit more than you did before.
And now I'm like a little bit more comfortable with their transportation too. So next time it'll be a little bit easier to find because like it's a new airport for us too. So you have to read signs and they have like different terminals where like in Salt Lake doesn't really have terminals right now. And so just finding it was a little bit hard. And Ching was just like, "Are you sure we're going the right way?" He was so annoying. He's like, "You were gonna get lost. We can't get back in. Blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Bro, relax." I was like, "Just let me try to figure it out so we can do something." Yeah. But it was really fun. We had a good time. I can't wait to go again just to actually explore Chicago, not to...
You should.
Yeah. Because Cheng was like, why would you want to come visit here? There's nothing to do. And I'm like, we're not even in the good area, okay? Like, we're just, like, in the area where, like, they just dropped us off. We still have to walk everywhere, so...
I said do it.
Yeah, for sure.
That would be fun.
But I told him to, I was like, it's okay. You don't have to go with me. I'll just go with someone else.
There you go. There you go.
Go with my sisters.
Yeah.
So I see that you didn't do your face.
Huh?
Your makeup.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's just been, like, a long week. But today I got a facial and massage, which was nice. But then a couple days before that, I had, like, really bad allergies.
I feel like your allergies has been kicking in a lot.
Yeah, well, it just, like, comes and goes. Yeah. So I don't really know what's going on. But, like, my eyes were super puffy. And just, like, the thought of putting makeup on and then having to rub it off makes me feel like I have to, like, I'll go back in and rubbing my eyes and they'll just get swollen again. But today they look a lot better. So that's why I'm looking a little bald today. A little different.
I think you look fine.
But it wasn't too bad. And then we did the bridal shoot, which was exciting.
Yes.
We had a lot of fun. It was a long drive.
I told you.
Yeah, girl, it was a long drive. So,
but I think it was longer because you had your hair and makeup done too.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. So it felt like the day was really long because I had to go do that too. But it wasn't too bad. I think I did the choice that I made for the makeup this time was a lot better than the last time.
Why is that?
Just because this one was a little bit more lighter.
Okay.
And the first time was a little bit too dark for me, I think.
Yeah, I could tell in the picture.
Right?
It looked more soft than the other one.
Yeah, because I told him I wanted more of a soft glam.
Okay.
Than like a dramatic or like a smoky eye or whatever. I mean, we didn't really even do a smoky eye the first time, but still,
it was darker though.
Yeah, it was dark. Even like my lip was dark.
Yeah.
And I told him this time, I was like, I don't want any dark. I want like a soft glam, more natural, because that's just me anyway, because I like the more natural look. And I just told him more blush, more highlighter, and then maybe like a brighter lip.
Okay.
He kind of questioned me about the red lip, because he was like, I don't really like the red lip. But I was like, but that looks good on me, because well, that's what I think looks good on me, because I have like lighter skin.
Yeah.
So he was just like, okay, we'll do what you want, whatever. And then...
Did you end up doing red then?
It wasn't really red. It was more pink.
Okay, because I was like, I did not like red.
Yeah, because
okay.
he still was like, I don't think you should do red. And I'm like, okay. I was like, well, then what do you think I should do? And then we tried like a lighter red, but it looked dark, like a darker red. And then he also had like a vampire red, but I was like, I don't want it that red.
Oh yeah, that's very
I was like,
red.
that's too much.
Yeah.
So he was like, well, we'll try this other one. It was more pink, but I was like, it's okay. It's a little bit more soft than like bold, you know? So we did that, and then he had someone else do my hair, which was okay. We didn't really do the big Hollywood curls, because he told me like with that, like their Hollywood curls are better for like photo shoots where like you're not really moving, because they're like literally they only stay in one spot the whole entire time.
Okay.
And then so he was like, you should do like the big curls, because I feel like with that you'll be able to move a little bit more, and that's kind of what I want anyways, of movement with my hair.
Okay.
And so we did that. But I still don't know. I'm like, I like it because it looks more like the look that I'm going for. But I'm like, do I want my hair pinned like on the side or something?
Was it pinned at all?
No, it wasn't.
Okay, because it looked down. Okay.
It was down, and then it had just like a lot of volume. Well, like in the pictures, it looked really good.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when the time comes.
Was it just your trial? Or was it for your photo shoot?
It was for the photo shoot.
Oh, okay. Because I thought it was for your trial. And I'm like, that's kind of early.
Yeah. Well, it was like for the trial and then for the photos as well.
Okay.
So it was like a little both, just so I could see what it would look like.
Yeah.
Because I told him if I don't like the hair down, then maybe we'll do like the half up, half down again. But not like it was before, because I feel like it was too up last time. I want more hair in the front.
Yeah, it was quite up the last time.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't want that. I was like, maybe just like from like behind my ears and back, if anything. And they turned out really nice. The photo shoot went good. I'm really excited to get them. I'm really, really excited.
I know you're behind the scene. I was like,
I know. It's
oh
so
my
cute.
gosh.
And then we ended up staying in Wendover that night too.
Oh, good.
We went gambling for a little bit.
Wait, who's we?
All of us. So it was me, Chang.
Oh, all of you went?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because I needed someone to help me zip up in my dress, because I can't make it with that dress. She's too tight.
Yeah. You, Chang, and all your sister and your sister-in-law?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the dog. Renji went with us too.
And the dog?
Yeah, because I can't leave him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we just stayed in Wendover, and then it was like 10 o'clock by the time we got to the casino. And we were just there till like I think 12:30, almost 1.
Okay.
And then we came back, and then we just barely got back yesterday, which was Thursday. So
Okay.
yeah, but it was fun. Like, I've never gambled before. Never. Like, I've sat down and like lost $20 in like 2 seconds, but but this time I actually like know how to play a little bit more. I still don't like the ones where like they have what's it called? I don't know what it's called, but
I'm like, Robert might know what it is more than I would.
It's the slots I don't mind. Like the $1 and the 1 cent slots, I could sit there forever because those are fun. It's the ones where like it has like percentages. I think it's percentages or like cents. It goes by something like that.
Cards?
It's not cards. It's like a machine, but it like tells you like which one. Like for every dollar, it's like.
Oh yeah. Times two.
Yeah. That thing. I don't like that because I don't get those. So I just end up doing whatever.
I think the first time Robert took me, I think it was in Wendover. I was like, I want to go.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if Addison was with us at that time. That probably wasn't. And I was like, I want to go and just like try it. And I sit there and I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, how do I do this? Like, I don't know what I'm doing.
No, that's how I was.
I was like, just do this. And I'm like, okay, I guess.
Yeah. Cheng was like, don't be stupid. He's like, just read it. I'm like, I don't know what to push. I'm like, I don't want to push something and then it'd be like game over. Like,
yeah.
Like, I want to know why I lost.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Maybe we need to take some lesson from our coworker who goes to Wendover every other weekend. I tell her all the time. I'm like, did you go this weekend?
Yeah, literally.
I see her Facebook Live, and I'm like, she's over there this weekend.
She's going again, huh? Yeah, no, the first slot machine I tried, I sat down, and Shane gave me, I think he gave me $1. And then I went and, pulled the lever or whatever, and it went 777, and I won $40 on the spot. Yes! Girl, I just sat there. I was like, oh my god. I told Chang, I was like, I'm cashing out. And Chang was like, no, keep playing. And I was like, no, I'm gonna lose my $40. And he's like, it's okay, it's only $1 if you lose. And obviously I lost it all, so I was like,
I could have got $40
because he was like, double the bet, and I was like, okay. And then I kept losing. So but it's exciting when you win. But like every time I win, I just want to cash out. But then I end up playing with it again anyway.
Then you're like, well, what if I lose?
Yeah.
Let me just get that money.
Literally. So, but it was fun.
Oh,
yeah.
At least it was fun.
My sisters, they had a lot of fun too. So.
Yeah, and your youngest is 21 now.
She's 21, so she can
go play.
Yeah, she's the only one that got ID'd. So.
Yeah, I can.
The rest of us, I'm like, oh, we must look old or something because nobody's IDing us no more.
Yeah, because my sister, I think when my sister saw her, she was like, she looks like she's like 18, and I'm like, she's not 18.
No, she's not. But I'm glad she's finally over 21, so we can be able to do those kind of things.
Yeah, without having to be like, oh, we're leaving her out,
or like, oh, well, if she can't go, we can't go. That. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So. But it was fun. But
it
was a lot of fun.
Eventful, very eventful.
Yeah,
I'm like over here just being a mom.
That's okay.
It's okay. No, literally, I've just been chilling. I told Robert too, and I'm like, I'm bored of being home, but I don't mind it too because then I'm not out spending money and like dealing with the heat. Because I mean, I already got all of Addison's school stuff, and like I got her clothes. My sisters, they were nice to buy Addison school clothes too. So I'm like, she's set. Got her school backpack and everything. Then like she had her kindergarten assessment, and the teacher, they like gave us a letter like just to let us know like what's going on, like what they're gonna be doing in kindergarten, if they need anything, and it says they don't need anything. So I'm like,
oh really?
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'm just not gonna buy you anything. Then you don't need anything.
They didn't give you like a supplies list or anything. Oh wow.
It was just like if you would like to donate, then you can donate these items. But I was like, okay, well, if she doesn't need any of those stuff, then I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah, why spend money on that?
Yeah. So yeah, that's okay.
That's good. I'm so excited for her though.
Oh, I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
I'm so scared.
She's gonna be living, dude.
I'm gonna be like, I feel like when she gets home, she's gonna be like knocked out. She's like, I'm tired.
Girl, that's the best part of going to school. I remember my first day going back to school and then coming back home and knocking out the rest of the day.
Yeah, but then I'm worried she's gonna sleep for like long. That's the only thing. She's like me. We nap long.
Oh,
So
I get that. I'm like that too.
Yeah.
I was talking to our coworker about that, and where I take long naps where like I think it's the next day, but it's the same day.
Yeah, we do. Then you must be sleeping long.
Literally, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, because like the sun's still out too, so you think that you're late to work. You're running around like crazy. I'm like, why nobody wake me up?
They're like, you're crazy. It's a good idea that to Addison one day.
Oh, you did?
She was so scared. Oh. She was like, what? I think it was when it was my niece's birthday party. And because she knew that it was coming up. It was on a Saturday, and it was probably like a Thursday or Friday. And she napped so long, and then I was like, hey, you need to wake up. You missed the birthday party.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, woke up. She's like, what? Why did you wake me up, Mom? Why did you wake me up?
You're so mean.
I was like, well, you just kept sleeping. And she's like, you should have woke me up, Mom. I'm like, I'm just playing. You don't miss this tomorrow.
How was the birthday party?
It looked so
fun.
Cute. It was fun. It was so cute. I loved how my sister did. She did the stations like right next to each other. So they did a little tea party, and then instead of doing like the like thank you gifts for the birthday party, she did like a candy thing and she bought little jugs. You could just fill the candy up as like a little thank you thing. And then the kids decorated cupcakes, and then us adults decorated little mini cakes.
Oh, cute. Yeah.
And then the kids got to paint, and we got to paint as well.
You have to show me pictures
of
your cake.
I don't even know if I got a picture of my cake. I'll have to check. It wasn't that good though.
Oh my gosh.
I think it was hard because like I think the way my sister, they did the cake, they like baked like the big cake. and then they layered it, and then they cut it like that. So then it wasn't really like
just one cake.
Yeah. So it was a little harder to ice, but I was like, that was fun still.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It looked fun.
It was fun.
She had like a little station for the tiaras. I was like, oh.
Station for tiara. There was a station to do makeup. Like my sister did like eyeshadow, blush, even gosh. Like lashes. She had lashes there for them too.
Yeah.
And then like with the tiara, my youngest sister, she brought it over. She wasn't feeling good that day, so she just dropped it off. So she bought like little tiaras. She made bracelets. She made the bracelets. She made the earrings.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. She went all out.
Yeah. So it was cute. It was fun and cute.
That would have been like my favorite birthday party.
No. Like, so cute. I was like, oh, all this tea. Like there was teacups and everything too.
Oh my gosh. How cute. Did she play like Bridgerton music too?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
We did.
Yeah. Like when I did my sister's, I made a playlist too. And sometimes I still listen to it.
Yeah?
I'll just like be like writing my notebook and it'll be playing and my sister's like, you're weird.
Why?
I'm like, why? I was like, I love listening to it in Bridgerton. Yeah. I was like, why not listen to it outside of Bridgerton?
I like the soundtrack. It was good.
No, for sure.
But yes, that's our update.
Yes.
A lot's going on.
No, for sure.
It's gonna be a lot.
Yeah. But I'm excited because I'm gonna go see the centerpieces pretty soon here.
Oh yes.
And I think not next week, but the week after that. So I'm excited for that. Just because I want to know what they look like already.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for that. But
I'm excited.
Me too,
will
girl.
have to send me pictures.
Yeah, for sure.
So I was like, I don't think I'll be able to go.
Do you guys have any plans for when Robert's friends come and visit? No? Y'all just gonna chill then?
We're gonna wing it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
We're gonna wing it. And there's a baby too, so I'm like, and it's hot.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I don't know what they want to do because it's hot over here. Like, it's not like how in Cali where there's, that breeze.
Yeah.
Over here it's just hot.
It's just hot air too. It's so humid.
Yeah.
And last weekend, I went to your sister's brother-in-law's blessing party, and it was so freaking hot. We were just standing outside in the shed, and it was just so hot, dude.
I can't.
And the guys came inside outside for a little bit, and I looked at Cheng. I was like, "Why are you guys in here? Well, out here." And he was like, "I don't know, because it's so hot out here." And I was like,
"There's no breeze that day."
There was no breeze. None.
No breeze.
No, nothing.
It was freaking hot. All right, into our topic.
Yes.
So it was 10 professions declared off limit, and then also it was worst hobbies women find unattractive.
Oh, right. I forgot that last part. The first one is a mortician. So that's someone that works with funeral homes. Yeah.
I wouldn't. I think it's a little scary.
It's
interesting.
Yeah.
But it's scary because then I'm like, what if something follows you back home?
Ooh, don't even
that's
say
the only
that.
thing.
That's the scariest part.
So I can understand why that's number one.
No, I can't even imagine working as one though. Like that's so scary to me.
I feel like you would really have to not think about it.
Yeah.
To have that position.
No, and I've seen too many movies where like people come back alive. Like I can't. Like, that's what I'd be scared. I'd be like watching them, making sure are they still laying down.
But when it's your man, then you're like,
yeah.
No, thank you. Something following you.
You're like, no thanks.
Number 2, exotic dancers. Like Magic Mike.
I don't know.
I thought Magic Mike when it said exotic dancer.
Did you?
Yeah.
Would you be cool?
I don't know.
I don't think I could.
I don't think I can.
Just because, like, I don't know. All the girls always.
It'd be nice for me. Yeah, it'd be nice for me.
Yeah, that's hot. But like,
career wise,
yeah, that's not hot.
Nah.
No, and then like pretty women are always like throwing themselves over them too. Like I would feel so. That's just me being insecure though.
And then like you think about it, like the guy's gonna be known like. When he's not working, and like you think other girls are like, oh yeah, that's that exotic dancer.
Oh, gosh, see, I can't. Or like, what if he like works for a company and like your friends hire him and stuff like that?
Oh yeah,
that would be too much for me.
Oh no.
Okay, so the third one is a social media influencer. That would be hard for me because I don't know, because I kind of am, but like I don't know, like dating someone that is.
who's like constantly
yeah. But like, see, that's what's hard because I want to be one, but then I feel like I also know like my boundaries too, like the things I don't want to record and the things I do want to record. But if I was to date someone who's like super like recording all the time,
super open with their life too.
or like they're like recording like my reactions and stuff like that, or if he's like, oh, you didn't react good enough, like, can we do it again? Like, can you imagine that?
I know. Yeah.
Like, he's like, you didn't look surprised enough. Can we do that again? And I'm like, no.
It's a one cut. That's it.
Yeah, I'm like, you get what you get.
Yeah. I think that would be hard because what if like you think like what if you're a really private person?
Yeah, that too.
And then like, you know, this man of yours is a social media influencer, so they're constantly like posting stuff. I mean, like with boundaries, yes.
Yeah.
I would assume they have boundaries where like
I would hope so.
They don't post you if you don't want, but still, it's just like people are gonna know about your man's life.
Yeah.
Maybe they know a lot more than you probably even know.
Honestly, yeah. And like if you don't watch their stuff, you don't even know what they say about you half the time. And that would be hard. I mean, like if like you said, like they respect your privacy and stuff like that, maybe like it'd be okay. But like if they're like super like, oh, we have to record this and that, blah blah blah, then I don't think I could. That'd be hard for me.
So I'm like, no, thank you. Like there was a Netflix movie. I don't remember what it's called, but it was like that the girl was like into social media influencer, and she was gonna get married, but she was gonna get married. I don't know where. It was like out of the state, and she got with a company, and they were like, "Oh, you have to do your wedding like this. Like this is what you guys are gonna wear. This is what." Da, 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 da. And she was just like, I don't really like it. And then her mom's like, that's not you. Like, you know, it's not you. She's just like, no, but they're paying for it. Like, I have to do what they want. But in the end, she ends up like not doing it, you know, with the contract or whatever. But thankfully. I'm like, see, that's the other thing that I'm worried about. Like, what if you get sucked into like that type of stuff?
Yeah. And he's like, but they're paying for it, you know, and then that's like oh my gosh, well, they're nice enough. So maybe, you know, we'll let them take that part of it, but no.
Yep. Fourth is a lawyer. You know, I was actually kind of surprised to see this one on here.
Really?
A lawyer. Like, I mean, I can understand why it's off limit, but then at the same time, I'm like,
I can't imagine arguing with them, bro.
Oh gosh.
Like, no. Exhibit A, this is what you did. You Exhibit B, this is what you did. I'm like this is not a case that you're trying to win, okay? This is a marriage.
I feel like they're really gonna be like a lawyer when it comes to all that type of stuff.
They're gonna hella be throwing evidence at me, and I'm like, in my brain, I have a bad memory, so I'd be like, oh, I did do that, or I did say that, and then I can't remember what they said or what they did, so I'd always lose.
I don't know. I mean, it'll be nice to have someone smart.
That's true.
Like that, like in case, like you know, because I'm pretty sure like. Guys who are like girls who are married to lawyers, like, and if there's any issues with family, they're always like, oh yeah, like go to your husband, like ask your husband for me type of thing, because he knows. Like that's great, because then you actually know like how to proceed with whatever case that's going on or whatever. But like you said with arguments, I don't know.
With arguing, that's what I'm worried for. Okay.
That's all it is. And I'm like, I don't know.
No, that makes me think of a gynecologist. Would you be able to
gynecologist?
Yeah. And he's looking at
I don't know
the Hello Kitty all day, you know, like
I didn't even think of it like that.
Like, do you think he'd be tired when he comes home and looks at yours? Like,
I would hope not.
I would hope not too.
But I don't know how I would feel about that too, though, because you think like
because he's a doctor.
You have to be really open to that.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think I could.
I don't know. I feel like that would be in the top of my, like, in the back of my head. Like, oh, he'd be looking at other, you know.
I'd be like, does he think
just because it's his job, and it's not a bad thing, but still, like, it's still gonna be in the back of your head.
Literally.
Oh, I was like, I don't know if that was on this list. No, it's not.
But when you're like that, he has a good job, and I'm like, well, doctors have a good job. I'm like, I don't know.
That should be added on this list.
The next one is a stand-up comedian. That would be hard for me, just because, like, I don't know.
I can't take them serious sometimes.
That's why?
I think so. I feel like they would like
dead.
make jokes out of like everything, or like try to make stuff funny every time. You're just like, dude, you're so dumb. Like, why are you saying that?
No, I think it'd be hard if like they like make jokes of your life, you know, of your relationship.
Yeah.
You know, they use that as
because a lot of comedians
content.
do that.
Yeah, they do.
They really do.
I mean, we enjoy it, but like,
just
I don't know if I would enjoy if it was me.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like that the significant other would have to be really open to it.
Yeah, or they just have to be like, okay, this is off limits, that kind of thing. I think what would be hard for me is the traveling.
They're a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, because they'd have to travel all the time. And then the hard part also, too, like, this is for me, is, like, when they're starting out, like, you have to have other jobs, too. Like, you can't just start being like, oh, I want to be a comedian full-time. And then I feel like it's a really hard job to, like, make a lot of money up, like, starting off, too. So, like, for me,
it's not quick.
I'm not that kind of girl, you know? Like, I can't wait for you. I'm sorry.
No, that's true. I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it that way.
Yeah, because I need you to help me too. I mean, I wish I was that girl that was like, oh, I'm a ride or die kind of girl, but I'm like, no, like I need to know what we doing here. Like, I gotta know you're serious, and I have to see process. Or, you know, your accomplishments and stuff like that. But
that's true. I didn't think of it.
Yeah.
Okay. This one, police officer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Ooh, but you think he gonna look so good in that uniform?
All men in suits. They don't even, I don't know what it is when they put that suit on.
They completely different person.
They look different.
But I can understand why it's off limit.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, just because you're scared for their safety like all the time.
Constantly.
Like, same thing with like firefighter. I'm surprised firefighter wasn't on here. Like police officer and firefighter.
Yeah. Or even like the Marines
or like
the
that.
Army. That's something like it'd be hard.
Yeah.
For sure.
And it's not technically declared, but it's scary.
No, it's scary. And I don't know. It's just a job where like you'd always be like thinking about them all the time, and they'd be super exhausted when they get home too. Like I'd be worn out for them and be like,
yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't think I can. I'd be like scared every day, texting them every like 5 minutes. You good?
Where are you at?
Are you okay?
Okay, so the next one is a politician. I don't know. I'm not a big person in like politics. Yeah, so it'd be hard for me.
I'm not too.
Even like when people talk about politics, I just kind of like, oh, okay, like
girl, it goes through my ear and out the other.
Yeah, I'm just like, whatever you want to say, that's fine. Like I know what I believe in. You can believe in whatever you want to, you know. But to have someone just like
constantly be talking about politics
and be worrying about the world.
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
That's crazy to me. I can't.
I'm
not strong enough.
I'd be like, dude, you need to shut it. Like
I'd be worn out.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what should I do? And I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know too. Okay.
Because like it's literally like a life or death situation. You know, like trying to take care of people or countries.
Yeah.
And stuff like that's so scary to make decisions on. And I don't know if I could help him through that. That would be hard for me.
All right. Okay, next one. A zookeeper.
I want to know why.
I'm kind of curious why that's on there.
It says issues of low wages, considering the amount of education and training the profession requires, is alarming and prevents most people from marrying them. Another problem is unpredictable work schedules can take your spouse from your grasp by day or night, even on the weekends. And then lastly, it's a dangerous work environment.
Okay, dangerous environment, I can see.
I get that. Yeah,
I can understand. Pay, I don't know what the pay is, so I don't know.
I don't either. But I think it's also because like we don't have anyone that works at the zoo that I know of, you know.
Yeah.
So the dangerous part, like you said, is understandable. But the wages, I don't know anything about.
Hours.
And like work schedules, like
I don't know. Maybe they're not scheduled as much. Because you think like during the summer, a lot of people are wanting to go to the zoo. But during the like winter or fall or whatever, there's no one really there.
So it's not like consistent, huh?
Yeah. That makes sense though.
I just don't want him coming home smelling our poop. That's it.
Girl.
That's gross.
You know they can smell like animal when they come home. Oh no.
Yeah, girl. Can you imagine?
You need to go shower at least like twice before you come out.
I did. Okay, so the next one is a flight attendant.
You know what? I can understand this one, but I think it would be so cool to be a flight attendant.
I think it would be too.
Because you get to travel. I think it'd be fun because you get to travel. I can understand because it's scary if something happens on the plane.
Yeah, like that. That's for me. Like, like if we were doing like an international over waters, like I would be scared. Yeah.
I'm a little surprised this one's on there, but.
But I think it's just because of the long hours of traveling.
Oh, really? The long hours.
And sometimes maybe they have to stay like over the weekend somewhere, and then they're flying the rest of the week.
Constantly being gone.
Yeah, so they're always gone.
Yeah, I can understand.
It would be a fun job, but I don't know if I could do it. I think it's
to be gone that long.
Yeah.
My friend's
I think
flight attendant.
I think I would have to be where it's like I don't have kids and I only have a significant other. That is okay with me traveling that much.
Yeah. Because I feel like with that, like, you both have to be really, really busy, right? Like, if he's, like, at a corporate job where he's, like, constantly flying as well and doing his own thing, then that's okay. But, like, when one is home and the other one's always gone, like, it's hard.
I feel like that would be hard. But I think that would be cool. Okay, and the last one is a model.
Oh, yeah. Girl.
What does it say in the article about this one? I'm a little curious.
Oh. Because
people always be saying the body.
No, because what if he's prettier than me? And he cares, like, if you take longer than me to get ready, like way longer.
Oh, it says right here, models are perceived to be superficial and materialistic, which makes people believe that they are a risky proposition of marriage. Models are more inclined to watch after their bodies, to be overly attractive, to achieve the best fit for the style they promote. Okay, I mean, I can understand that.
Yeah, because I like looking trashy sometimes. No, okay, I don't like it, but like, but sometimes it just ends up that way, right?
Like looking comfy and everything.
Yeah, and then he's always looking at you like, you gonna go put jeans on? Is that what you're wearing? Yeah. You know, and I'm like,
okay. Like, don't you know? Like, we're going out. There's gonna be like paparazzis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do that.
Is your man already like?
Kind of. He is, but like, he doesn't take that long, you know, and he doesn't like question me when I don't dress a certain way. I mean, there'll be times where he's like, "Is that what you're wearing?" I'm like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Okay," but it's not like
it's not like
you should probably change. Yeah. You know, like, it's not like that. So
maybe we're just thinking of models the wrong way.
I don't know.
Tell me, these celebrities, some of them be coming out looking little like, you know, a little homeless sometimes. You're just like, okay, but you know, they're human beings too, so it's like, okay, that's understanding. I don't know. I feel like with the whole like being materialistic and like watching what they eat, that's when I'm gonna be like,
it'd be hard, huh?
That'll be hard.
Yeah,
because then, you know, like they might just be the kind where they're like, well, you got to eat this with me too, like we both have to eat this, because I wouldn't want to be like, oh, I'm cooking 2 separate meals.
Yeah, no, I mean, if they pay for it, that's fine. But
if I'm happy to do it, sure, if I'm big like this and I'm with a skinny ass guy, I'm gonna be like, I don't know.
I think it's horrible, but for me, I would just feel insecure because like, if we go out, there'd be people like, like, why is he with her? You know, like, she's not cute. Like, she must have like money or something.
Or like when you're the one that's not a model, you're just a normal person. Yeah, and I'm like, oh, why is he with her? Like, because they get that a lot.
Yeah, and then like they'll get that too, where they're like, why are you with her? You know, like, there's prettier girls, and then in their head, you know, they're already good looking, so they're like, you know what? You're right. Yeah. Why am I with her? You know, like, I have all these other people that like me, that want me. Why am I with her? You know, that kind of thing. Like, I would just be in my head all the time.
Yeah, no, yeah, me too.
Not that like he actually thinks that, or I mean, there's some people that are like that, but you know, like, for me,
you're constantly like thinking that. Oh yeah,
for sure.
Doesn't remind me. So I'm like into this Chinese actor, right?
Okay.
He's 22.
Yeah.
And he's skinny. He has his measurement and everything online. I haven't even looked at it. That's sad. But like he was at a event. I don't know what kind of event it was, but he was in shorts.
Okay.
He's skinnier. He's in shorts and it shows his legs. He's like skinny, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I don't know if I can do that. Like,
yeah.
Oh, if he's skinnier than me, then I'm gonna be like, whoa. you be looking at his leg, it's skinny. But he is tiny. From what it looks like. Because, like, you know, like, in, like, dramas, like those back in the day dramas, they tend to have the outfits where it makes a little oversized. Yeah. So I'm thinking, like, oh, maybe he's a little, like, bigger. No. When I saw that picture of his legs, I was like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, that's a little of a turn.
Yeah. It's an ick.
I'm like, oh, goodness. He has a pretty face. No, and nice chest, but.
Yeah. No, I get that. Like, when in Korean dramas, like, they always have, like, the big, like, coats that make them look like they're super broad, right? But then they'll have a scene where they're like taking a shower or they're shirtless and they come out and it's just
they're just like scrawny.
They're just bones, like, and I'm like, girl, this ain't even good to look at, you know? Like, he's just scrawny. He's not even built. Like, if he had shoulders and a chest and a little bit of an ab, that'd be okay. But like when he just comes out like scrawny looking, I'm like,
no,
never mind.
it throws you off very much. Are there any professions that you would want to date?
Oh, that's so hard. I didn't think about that.
Okay, I'll let you think. I wrote some down.
Yeah. I was like, you go ahead.
I wrote flight attendant.
Oh, really?
Why? Because I get to travel for free.
I
want to travel for free. Let me go with you.
Yeah.
I wrote... I don't know why I wrote a model.
Model. She wants him pretty.
Why?
Okay?
I want a pretty boy. Maybe that's why. I wrote it, but I scribbled it, and then I wrote it again. There was obviously something in my head that I was like, why? I wrote a CEO or an entrepreneur, a professor of a university.
Okay.
And then I was like, maybe a lawyer, just because, like, how I was saying, like, you know, like with cases, like if stuff happens and you have that person to be like, hey, like, what should I do?
Yeah.
Like, how do I proceed with this? Rather than having to go pay somebody.
Yeah.
To,
like, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
You know, I was like, maybe. No. I was a maybe.
I think that's the only reason why I would pick a lawyer.
Yeah.
Is if, like, I had issues, like, they would know, like, the law, like, the back of their hand, you know? Like, you could do this and this could happen, you know? Because I have questions like that all the time. Where I'm like, can I sue this person? But I don't know, like you said, an entrepreneur, like a businessman, I wouldn't mind, but the only thing that's hard about that is, like, I feel like they'd constantly be busy.
Yeah,
like, they, even when they come home, they'd still be working because
it's true,
they're running their own business, right? So that would be hard, but I mean, I wouldn't mind. I think I would like a guy that does handiwork, you know?
Define handiwork.
Like, I don't know, construction, plumbing, that kind of stuff. Because, like, I'm like, if Chang knew how to do all this stuff, we wouldn't have to find people to do it.
He could still go into plumbing.
I know. I told him that too. But he's like, he's still waiting.
Hey, they pay good though.
Yeah, they do. But I was like, I think that's...
I feel like it's too dirty for him.
No, I don't think it is.
No?
No, because the time when my tub flooded, right? And there was, like, feces and throw up and stuff coming out. Yeah. Disgusting. I never went down there. I never looked. Good. I knew myself would be grossed out. And so Cheng tried for a couple days to fix it before he called a plumber because he's like...
So he was able to deal with all that.
Yeah. So he reached his hand in there and was, like, pulling stuff out and everything. And I was like, so did you touch it? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, did you wash your hands? And he's like, well, yeah. And I was like, well, then...
Okay, wait. Did he have gloves or was it bare hand?
No, bare hand. He's gross. Yeah. No, he's gross.
Damn, I'm like, put on a glove, okay?
Well, I didn't know he was gonna go in like that, okay? Like, he just went, he's like, I'm gonna go try to fix it. I'm like, okay, whatever, you know? Like, I don't care. Just try to fix it.
Maybe he wouldn't mind it then.
Yeah, and I was like, so would you be okay, like, going to other people's houses and, like, going through their stuff? And he was like, that's the same thing I just did here. He's like, there's random people here, like, because that past weekend, it's not random. The past weekend, his family was down, too. So he's like, it's just random people's poop and stuff. He's like,
it doesn't bother him.
You don't bother him. So I was like, okay. I was like, then you'll be fine.
Go look into it.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think he's just so comfortable with where he is. Yeah. And he doesn't, like, struggle with money. Like, whenever he needs money.
He is comfortable there. I know he's comfortable there.
Yeah, girl. He's chilling.
He is chilling.
He'd be texting me, like, there's no tomorrow. So I'm like, I know you're not busy.
Yeah, I'm on break and I'm like, he reposted something. And I'm like,
aren't you inside?
I'm like, what? Okay.
Yeah, and just like whenever he needs money, he just like sells his boxes or sells like car parts and stuff.
He's not like worried about it.
So yeah, like he'll be like, you went to work for a whole day and I just sold my box and I made the same amount.
But then the thing is, like, can he see himself doing it like forever? That's the only question.
That's what I don't know, because I think that's also why he has no, like, he doesn't want to look for something else. It's because he's not struggling right now. But he's like, that could change. So because I already like, we've had this argument a couple times already, and he's just like, I don't know why you're pressuring me. You know, like, we're not struggling, we're not doing anything that, like, you know, that's crazy. And he's like, but once we have kids and stuff, like, it might change. You know, like maybe like I will look for something else to go into, or I'll do something else. And he's just like, right now, I'm like, why can't we just be comfortable where we are? So
he's so in like the present. He's not really looking into like what's gonna happen in the future.
Yeah, he's just kind of like, we'll deal with it when the time comes. When for me, you know, I'm a warrior.
Yeah.
So I'm always anxious. I'm always thinking about what we're gonna do next, right? But yeah.
God, that's like me too. Yeah. I'm like, so in like a couple years.
I know, literally. I'm like, where are we going to be in like 2 years and 6 months? You know, like,
No, for real.
Yeah. Where Cheng is just like, why are you stressing? I'm like, okay. Oh. Or he'll be like, if you need money, just let me know. Because like, that's another argument we had too, is because I was just telling him like, I don't know, like what we can, like, I'm stressing because like, I have a lot of stuff going on, so I'm constantly using money to like figure it out and stuff. And so I've been stressed and overwhelmed, so like I've been fighting with him a lot, and he's just finally like, what's wrong with you? Like, why are you like this? And I'm like, because I'm struggling. And he's like, well, then why don't you ask me to help you?
But I think it's just because you're so used to like dealing it with yourself.
Yeah. Like I've never asked for help before, so it's hard for me to like let go. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And so now like I just ask for money.
Girl, do it.
Yeah, so now I'm just kind of like, I'm broke. I'm like, you need to pay for this, or we're gonna go eat and you're paying for it, because yeah. So that's helped me a lot too.
That's good.
Yeah, just having that extra help, someone to lean on to. I mean that's why you get married, is because you have that other person.
Yeah.
But it's just my first time actually like letting go and not being in control anymore.
Yeah.
But like I was telling our coworker, and I was just telling her, I was like, I'm just tired of being like the older sister, you know. I'm tired of like taking care of everybody. I want someone to take care of me now. And that's why I'm kind of like letting Cheng just kind of like take control of everything. If stuff happens, I'm like, you deal with it. I'm like, you just let me know what I owe you or what you need me to do, and I'll just do that. So, but yeah,
it's good. At least you're letting him.
Yeah, I know, because I think if not, then we would not have a good marriage.
Girl, you'd be like,
just because, you know,
struggling.
Yeah, because girls, like, for me, in my opinion, girls want to be led, right? Like, they want someone to follow. And I felt like for a long time, I wanted to lead for so long. Yeah. That, like, he just kind of was just like, okay, like, if you want to, I'm not going to fight with you. So he would let me take the control for a long time. But now I'm kind of like, I'm done. Like, I'm so tired of being the brains in this relationship. I don't want to. I want to be like those girls who, like, you've seen those TikTok videos where they're, like, about to run into, like, a train or something. Or a bus, because like when she's with her man, she's just kind of like and like guys are always like super aware of everything, right? They're like, okay, there's a car here, there's people here, you know. So he's like pulling her back and like, watch where you're going, you know, because like she just doesn't have to worry about anything when she's with him. And I'm like, that's where I am now.
It's okay, at least you're letting it go.
Yeah It's
a good thing.
I think so too, because I'm exhausted.
It's tiring, girl.
For sure.
I don't know how you do it. I think I was like that for a little bit with Robert too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then he was like, we're in this together. Like, if you're
just
struggling, I'm struggling as well. Like, you need to let me know.
It's just so hard.
Yeah.
Because you're so used to always taking care of it yourself, figuring it out, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
But it's been nice.
Our next one is worst hobbies women find unattractive in men.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the number one is gambling.
That one's pretty hard. Not hard, but like starting off strong.
Yeah.
Gambling, that's a horrible hobby to have.
That's a bad hobby. Very bad hobby.
Like, it's nice to go once in a while together and gamble a little bit, but like to have someone who's always gambling. Yeah.
You think how much money you may be losing? Like, great if you're winning all the money all the time.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, cool. But you gotta think, like, you gotta lose some money somewhere, right?
No, I don't know if I've just watched too many Korean dramas where I'm traumatized by that. I'm like, no gambling.
Because it's always like like that though in the Korean
Yeah.
drama. It's always like, oh yeah, the mom's into gambling, the dad's into gambling or whatever.
They lose everything.
Yeah.
There's always shark loans chasing after them. Like that's horrible.
Yeah.
And then if you don't pay it off, your kids have to pay it off. Like it's like
yeah, they get stuck with that.
yeah, and I'm like that's horrible. That's a horrible hobby to have.
That was really bad hobby. I would. Good thing you don't know how to do that, Robert.
I do.
But you choose not to, so it's okay.
Okay, the next one is animal fighting.
Animal fighting.
Yeah, like chicken fights and dog fights.
I was like, okay, I wrote this down, but I was like, what do they mean by animal fighter?
girl, it's like
Literally, like have a pet that is like or whatever that fights.
you've never heard of chicken fighting?
I've heard of chicken fighting. Okay. I would not chicken. Yeah, because my dad used to do it.
Yeah,
But no.
that would break my heart. Like I don't really care for chickens, but like if I saw them like the sole purpose is to just get hurt and beat up. Like that's so sad. And then like if they die, they just like throw them out and get a new one. Like it's so sad.
No,
They're like
free dinner.
Not after being torn up and everything. That's so sad.
that's sad. I don't know about getting eaten after. But I'm like trying to think like, did my dad's chicken? Did my dad end up killing any of his chicken after the chicken fight? I just remember like it always like if whatever chicken was fine, whatever, like his chicken would get hurt and he would like have to take care of it.
Put medicine,
wrap it up. Everything. Yeah. I would not know that.
No, even like fishes, like betta fishes and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
That makes me so sad. They're beautiful, like fins and stuff. It's all like bit off and everything. It's missing some. I'm like, that's so sad. See, I can't do it. I'd be mad at them all the time.
The article. Did you read the article?
No.
Were you saying dog fighting?
Oh no, but like, is that one of them?
It says in the article, unless a man finds a woman who is into dog fighting or cockfighting, men may find that they spend a lot of their lives being single.
Exactly.
That's how I was like, dog fighting,
Dog fighting.
cockfighting, like chicken fighting. That's how I was like,
That'd be so sad, especially with dogs.
I think that's sad with dogs. Like, why would you want to put a dog through that though? Or like any pet. Why would you want to put any pet through that?
Literally. And you make them so aggressive like that too. Okay, the next hobby is day drinking.
That is a horrible hobby.
I don't mind if it's like
Once in a blue moon.
once in a while and it's just like casual. But if you're like slamming an 18-pack like every day, that's the problem.
Like remember with like one of our coworker? Didn't he used to always day drink?
yeah. And he'd come to work drunk or hungover most of the time. Yeah.
I can't.
I can't either. No, if you like, I can't even trust you to do anything.
How's that a hobby? No, that's an addiction. I feel it.
I think that's an addiction.
I feel that's an addiction. I ain't no hobby.
You're right. Honestly,
But that's just crazy. Like,
it was crazy to me the people who like day drink like that, but they still can like function because their bodies are so used to it. Yeah, but still, like if we have kids,
how do you find that fun?
I don't know.
I don't know how you find that fun. Yeah, I can understand you're like drinking like every other weekend, like when you hang out and everything, like even if it's during the day. But like you think it's a hobby, like almost every day you're literally day drinking every day, like
And by
I don't
yourself
understand.
too.
Yeah,
Like that's so boring.
you're just like
Yeah, like you're just sitting there drinking it's like a glass of milk or something. Like that's weird.
nah,
You're weird if you do that.
It's a turn off.
For reals.
Next one is sports. I feel that one's a hit or miss.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like
I don't think it's a worse.
it's not
hobby.
a worst hobby because you think like they gotta be into something.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it'd be hard for me if they're just like say you have something important on that day and he's like, oh, I can't. I got football that day. Like, and I'm like,
During like football season.
Yeah, I'm like, are you playing? Because like, why? Why can you not show up? Like, I don't understand.
No, that's my team playing.
Literally, and I'm like, well, are you helping them? Like, if not, then I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Like,
Yeah. I can see.
but I get it. I think it's fun to be like a sports family.
Yeah.
You know, like I think I
definitely.
wouldn't mind if it was like that, right? Like if you guys are all into sports, your kids are into sports and stuff like that, that's fun. But like when you're not a big sports person and then you get with a big sports person.
It's not as fun.
Yeah. Because they always, I don't know, not always, but they sometimes prioritize that kind of stuff over your things.
Yeah, that's why I say football season.
Yeah.
Because I swear, like, every Sunday, my dad, because when I used to go to church, my dad will always watch football Sundays. And I just remember him turning TV on at early morning.
Yeah.
While we're getting ready for church, watching football. My mom's like, come on, we gotta go.
Yeah, and he's just chilling there.
Chilling, watching football. It's not a bad thing, you know, but
like, still, it's annoying at times.
Yeah. But I mean, that's not like a horrible thing.
The next one is work as a hobby.
Okay, so I read a comment on Reddit on this.
Okay.
It was just like, it had said that the person they were talking to or whatever, his hobby was work, because all they did was be at work. And all they would talk about is work.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, oh, that is a kind of bad hobby. Like, I wouldn't want my significant other to just always talk about work and just work.
Yeah.
Like, I would get so tired of it. What? I don't always talk about work.
No, I think it's different. Okay, like, I feel like if you're in management, I think it's different because you're dealing with a lot of people, and then you also have to go home and still deal with the same situation, or go the next day and deal with the same situation.
Yeah.
Whereas for us, we mostly just complain about the day.
Yeah.
And then that's literally it, you know? Like, it doesn't consume us, right? Like, we don't, like, do things on purpose, or we don't, like, you know, come home. Well, I don't know. I don't come home every day and, like, say the same stuff every day, you know?
I do sometimes. I did. And then I stopped.
Yeah. Just because, like, I had a friend who was just like, don't take work home. You know, like, it's not worth it. As soon as you clock out, just literally clock out.
Yeah,
like, you're not there anymore. Don't spend, like, you're working for free coming home thinking about work.
Yep.
You know, so that's why I now for me, I don't complain about work as much. Like, there's some stuff that bothers me, but, like, I just realized that, like, I can't control other people. You know, the only thing that I can control is the way I feel and how I work. So if they don't do something that I don't like, whatever, you know, like, it doesn't affect me. Or even if it does, then now I'm more vocal about it too. But no, like, for me, work is a hobby.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I am a workaholic. So this is, like, I get it that it's annoying because sometimes I will, like, prioritize work over things. I used to be really bad couple years ago, but now I've gotten a lot better.
Oh yeah, you were bad.
Yeah, like I was pretty bad. But even when there's, like, overtime and Cheng, like, wants to do something, I'm like, sorry dude, like, I gotta go work. Yeah. But, like, see, like, I don't know how I'd feel if it was flipped around though. Like, if Cheng was like,
dude, I feel like you would be like, why are you always working?
Yeah,
like,
I think,
why is it always coming before me?
But I don't know, but I'm like, would I mind though? That's the thing, because, like, I like working too. And if he was to work,
I think if you guys were both working,
then it'd be okay.
Then it would be okay.
Yeah.
But if it was just him,
I think I would get suspicious.
then I think, I'd
be like,
that. Yep.
Who's over there?
Yep.
Who you doing overtime with?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Ew, I'm
but
annoying.
when it's us girls, it's different.
I know. Well, because I know myself. Okay, I'm not out to do that. I'm only there to work.
Yes.
That's it.
Working out.
I
feel like that's a hit or miss.
Yeah.
Because
Like,
when I read this, I thought about our coworker who works out.
yes.
Because her and her husband, they both work out. So they find it, like, enjoyable. But if it was just my man who's always working out and I wasn't one to be into it, then I don't know.
Yeah, I think for me, it just goes back to that whole model thing. Like, I
Yeah.
would just feel insecure. Like, he'd be so fit and I'd just be over here being a couch potato, you know, watching my Korean dramas. Or, like, I don't want him looking at me like, you need to exercise too, you need to be healthy. I mean, like, it's good to have those conversations, but, like, it's just like when people tell you to do stuff, you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a horrible hobby to have, but I don't know.
Yeah, at least you're staying fit.
Yeah. Fit and healthy, that's all.
Yeah.
That's good.
I think it's just like as long as your partner is okay with it.
And if they're okay with you.
Yeah.
The next one is video gaming. I'll let you take the mic.
I mean, mean, it's not a horrible hobby, but it's not the greatest.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, that's how it is with all hobbies.
Yeah. But this one is just, like, you have to be okay with it.
Yeah, you do.
Because, I mean, that video gaming can take the entire day of your man's life.
Oh, yeah, girl.
So.
And sometimes they be spending hella money on that stuff.
Yes.
You just look at the statements and it's just like video game. And you're like, dang, dude.
So I look at Robert's emails. I'm like, what did you get? what did you buy?
Yeah.
Like, I think I had said it in, like, one of the episodes way back where Robert had started this game. And I had to give him, like, I was so fed up. I had to give him days that he can only play because I was like, dude, like, you are playing this way too much. Like, I'm sorry. I'm giving you a schedule on the days you can play because I need my attention. Your daughter needs your attention. And, but it's better now. But still, like, it sucks when they're just so invested in those games. And like how you said, when they spend so much money, because it's not cheap.
No, it's not.
It's really not cheap. Like,
no, and it adds up real fast.
Yeah. And Robert knows that too. It adds up.
No, for sure. That's why I'm glad Cheng's not into like the whole PC gaming with the whole
like
setup and everything. Yeah, like he doesn't even have like, he used to have a PlayStation 4. But he sold that because he was like, I'm bored. Because Cheng gets bored easily with games. Like, he could play it for, like, a long time and then, like, get bored and then delete it and then start a new one. Like, he's just, like, always changing his games that he's playing. So, it's not too bad. Buy stuff. I think he likes the competition of, like, winning, but, like, naturally. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because he'll be like, well, that guy won because he bought all his stuff.
Yeah.
So he's like, so that doesn't mean much to me. He cheated to get there. I'm like, whatever. I was like, he's just rich. You're broke. So just admit it, okay? But no, I don't think video gaming doesn't really bother me. But I think it's just because he's not on it as often too.
Do you think if he was, it might?
I think it would bother me.
Because you think like he's constantly like playing it.
Yeah. But I don't know because like.
But then you got to think like that's the time that you get to yourself too, though.
Because I like my alone time.
Yeah.
Like Cheng and I, we're so good, like, on our times off, like, sometimes it's too much where I'm like, oh, I haven't seen you in a while, Like, we're in the same house, but you're doing your own thing, I'm doing my own thing. And then the only time we see each other is at night. That's literally it. So.
Yeah.
But
it's a hit or miss with games. Yeah, I think it just depends how much and how often they play, how much money they spend. Then that it can be, like, a bad hobby. That's why I tell Robert, I'm like, I don't care that you play.
Yeah.
Because then that's the time that I can go do what I want to do. And literally there are days where like I get off work and he's just playing game and like, I don't care, I'm gonna go watch my drama. It's like, this is the perfect time for me. I don't have to worry about you. All I gotta worry about is our kid running back and forth doing whatever she's doing.
Yeah, because that's the best time is like when Cheng's doing his own thing. Because when he's not, he's like, I'm hungry, I'm bored, and I'm like, go away. Like, like I'm not. I'm doing my own stuff now.
Yep. Next one is cars. I'll let you take this.
I knew these were gonna be on here.
It's so funny because I literally I saw a video game. I'm like, Robert. I saw cars. I said Cheng.
Yep. No, Cheng used to be really bad. I mean, but Cheng, when he like obsessed about something, he like fixates on it, right? Like he has to learn everything about it inside and out. That's what bothers me sometimes, because like he'll just be doing research and he's so like in the research that he's not listening to what I'm talking about most of the time. Or like I'll ask him to do something and he's still like looking at his phone trying to get as much information, which is a good thing because then he knows what he's doing, but at the same time it's so annoying.
Yeah.
And car parts are so expensive.
Yeah, they ain't cheap.
No, they're not. I mean, before when he had a Honda, like it's easier, it's cheaper, so like we'd be getting stuff in every freaking week. But now that he has his Evil, it's so expensive. Everything's so expensive, dude. Yeah, just for like a side skirt or something is like $3,000, and I'm like, you're crazy, dude.
Girl.
They don't make it anymore. That's why.
Yeah, that's what he told me. He was like, it's because they literally.
What the heck is a side skirt?
It's just the thing that it's on the side. On the side, underneath it.
Under
it's just to make it look pretty.
Oh.
It doesn't do nothing.
That's about the looks.
Literally. But, like, that's what he just wants to buy his looks for now because he doesn't... I don't think he's ready to, like, actually go full time in it because it's going to be really expensive.
Yeah.
And we're still, you know, getting married and, like, we still have a lot of stuff we were worrying about. So he hasn't really bought stuff for it.
I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah. But I'm just scared for, like, when it's his birthday or, like, something like that. And he's like, yeah, I need this. And I'm like, oh, my God, I'm going to have to take a loan out to buy a car part.
Oh, gosh.
But I don't know. Like, I grew up with cars, too, because my dad's always been into cars. Mm-hmm. And then coming up, like, I've always loved, like, the adrenaline. Is that what you guys say? Adrenaline? Yeah. Uh-huh. Of, like, racing and stuff. But I'm so competitive. Like, when Cheng loses when we're racing, I'm like... You need to buy stuff for your car because we're too slow.
Like, take you out of the car, weight reduction.
I know. He's like, well, if you get out. I'm like,
oh, gosh.
But no, like, he would always be buying car parts all the time. I think what the worst hobby he had was just card collecting. Oh. Yeah. But, like, the cars I didn't mind so much because, like...
You were kind of into cars.
Yeah, I was already into it. And then also, like, I didn't see it all the time. You know, like, when he was really into cars, like, I wasn't living, like, near him yet. Yeah. So, like, by the time I saw him, he had, like, new stuff on his car already. So, yeah.
But the card, yes, I can understand. Mm-hmm.
Is that on here?
Nope, but...
Oh, it needs to be.
We can add it.
Yeah, for real.
Both Robert and Chang.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The whole card thing.
Well, to be exact, mine was Pokemon cards.
Yeah, true.
When it was the hype.
Yeah. No. Chang, right now, I think he just wants to do, like, investments. So he just, like, whatever is, like, popping off, he'll just buy it and then sell it for more. He's just doing that.
Yeah, it's easier now.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, he was really into Pokemon for a long time. We used to go Pokemon hunting all the time. We used to go Hot Wheel hunting all the time. And this past weekend... His brother's really into cards too now. And
cards?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he's into like sports cards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. So he like sells like baseball cards and basketball cards and stuff like that. Uh-huh. And so he asked Cheng if he wanted to do like a card show with him in Salt Lake where they like, you know, vendors come and they sell off their cards and stuff like that. And so Cheng was able to go with him. Cheng was like, I don't have anything to sell because all the stuff that he has that is really good, he doesn't want to sell it because he's still waiting for the investment to go up on them. So he just brought like just random cards to take. So he didn't make any sales, but but his brother, I think he made like over $1,000. Wow, selling sports cards. Yeah, but that was just from that one day. I don't know because his brother did both days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Cheng only went the first day. But yeah, I was like, sports cards are crazy. People just be buying those kind of things. Like whatever the hype is, they're just like, yeah, we'll take it.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cheng was telling me like there was this guy that was coming around and he was like, oh, like I'll buy this card, and he's like, how much is it? And Cheng's brother was like, oh, that's gonna be like $500. And he was like, oh, that's not bad. He's like, I've already spent like $5,000, so $500 isn't gonna hurt me. And I was like, what?
Oh my gosh.
I was like, you must be single or really rich because ain't no way. That's crazy.
$500. I'm like, oh gosh,
on a card,
no,
literally.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm like, there's no way.
Like that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. It is crazy.
And driving around just to look for cars. Oh yeah, that's not good.
Jake says his brother goes all the time, so we'd be seeing him because he lives in He lives in North Ogden, and he'll be over in Riverdale, like where we are, looking for stuff. Yeah, and I'm like, that's crazy. That's like a freaking 30-minute drive.
What's the furthest you drove out to find cards?
I think Centerville. But like when we would go to California and stuff, Cheng would still go look too.
Gosh, I think Robert was like South Jordan, West Jordan.
Oh, no, but like even like when we go to Fillmore, like if we stop at Walmart or Target, Cheng will go look just to see what they have.
Yeah.
But I'm like, God, so much work.
So much money.
Uh-oh.
Number 9, vaping. Mm-hmm. Okay, I mean vaping, it's not like bad. I don't think vaping is as bad as if they were smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
But I can understand why it's on there. Because, I mean, like, it makes your lungs bad and everything.
Yeah. No, I don't like when they vape and they just kind of, like, blow it into the air and it gets in your face and stuff.
Oh, yeah. No,
I hate that.
No, you have to have, like, freaking fan going on or something.
Yeah, all the time.
Yep. But then it leaves the residue, too, though.
That's why I don't love either.
That's why I'm kind of glad Robert stopped. Like, I didn't mind the smoke because it didn't smell like cigarette. It actually smelled like something, like whatever he has, whatever scent or whatever taste it was, wasn't as bad. But then I did start noticing, like, it leaves those little residue. Because I think when we were in the house, Robert's cousin, he was living with us, and then his room, like, he would just vape, like, with the door closed too. Sometimes there wasn't any fan. So I think when he moved, I cleaned the room, and there was the, like, residues on the windows.
Really?
Like, on the curtain windows. Because I would wipe it. I'm like, what the heck is this? And I was all thinking, like, what is this? And then it was the residue because he would close the door when he's vaping sometimes. And I'm like...
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, Chang still secretly vapes. I don't know why.
Have you told him, like, it's okay?
Yeah, like, I tell him, I'm like, you don't have to keep it a secret. I'm like, I don't really want to see it. But, like, don't lie to me that you're not doing it either.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I'll go in the bathroom after him, and it'll smell real, like, sweet, like, cotton candy in there. And I'm like, this doesn't smell like my air freshener. And I'll come out, and I'm like, what's that smell? And he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, it smells like cotton candy. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, I'm not stupid. I was like, either, like, you're vaping or some other girl's been in there. So tell me what's up. And he's like, okay, yeah. Or, like, sometimes I'll be charging, like, my my light for my camera. And then I'll go in there, and then the charger's gone. And I'm like, where'd the charger go, you know? And then he'll come back out, and then the charger will be back on there. And I'm like, where did you take it? And he's like, it was there. I was like, no, it wasn't. And I was like, I just looked. I was like, don't freaking gaslight me, bro. Like, I'm not. Don't make me crazy. I was like, if you needed to charge your vape, just tell me. Like, just let me know.
Is it his vape or is it like...
I don't know. That's what I don't know. I don't know if it's his or if someone gave it to him.
Yeah.
Like, I told him, I was like, I don't care as long as I don't see it or I don't see you doing it. It's whatever. But, like, at least let me know. Don't lie to me that you're not doing it.
Yeah, because you're like, I can clearly smell it.
Yeah. Or, like, sometimes he'll come back from outside smelling sweet as hell. And I'm like...
What was there, girl?
Literally, yeah. And he's like, no. He's like, I was just cleaning my car.
Yeah, like, whatever.
Yeah.
He's so funny.
I know. I'm like, just tell me.
Yeah, just tell you.
Yeah. Stupid.
Because he's scared. Okay?
I think he's scared. He's nervous that I'll be mad. So
yeah.
Okay.
Right, last one.
Dating as a hobby.
Yeah. Okay. Some guys, they just like to go on dates. They just like to date for hobbies. That's why I read up Reddit.
Oh my gosh.
I like looked up because I was kind of curious what people were saying, and some people were saying that like guys that they have like talked to or whatever, they find dating a hobby.
Well, like, are they having sex as well?
Oh, that part I don't know.
No,
just
dating.
But that's a waste of money. Like, are they
But yeah,
paying
maybe
for
they
it?
define it as a hobby though.
I guess because you're spending money on it, right? Interesting.
I find that weird.
I find that weird too. I mean, like, obviously it means that you don't want a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
And you can't handle a long time.
You're just like, well, yeah, like, let me go see what kind of girls I can talk to, type of thing.
Ew, just flirt with them then. Just go to the club.
Yeah, but I don't think, like, a lot of older people now, I don't think they do that as much, so that's why.
So they rather go on dates?
They'd rather go on dates.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that, too. I was like, dating? How would you find that as a hobby, though? But
Literally.
it's a thing.
I guess, huh?
It's a weird thing.
It's just like, how do you protect yourself from that, though? I guess you just go and see, huh?
You're like, oh, let's see how this girl is.
Yeah. Ew, no, I think that would be the worst part for me is going on dates. Like, the first date.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, like, the whole awkward, like, what do you do? Like, what do you like to do? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I hate those. I hate small talk conversations.
I can't. I'm awkward, and I'm
Yeah,
already
me
quiet
too.
enough. I'm like, don't do that to me.
Yeah, like, I'm more of, like, a deep, like, conversation talker, you know? But when they're just kind of like, oh, like, how have you been? What do you like to do? Yeah, and I'm like, ew, I don't have any answers to that. And then after that, it just goes silent because we have nothing to talk about anymore.
That's why I said I don't think I can date nowadays. I'm gonna be like the most quiet, awkward person ever.
No, literally, honestly,
I can't.
I think I would hate dating too.
So like, I asked your sister, I'll be like, so You talking to anybody? Going on any dates? And she'll tell me, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, so what do you guys even do? And like, well, where do you guys go for your dates? Because I'm curious, you know, like what they do. Like, is it different from like how we used to think it was? She'd be like, oh yeah, we're going to the movies. I'm like, you like go on movie dates?
Oh,
She's like, yeah, just so I don't have to talk to him. I'm like, that's true. That is true.
It is, but at the same time, I do want to talk to him.
But yeah, but at the same time, you're like, you want to talk to the person because you want to get to know them.
I mean, like, if I, like, feel like I'm not going to like him, maybe I'll do the movie date.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if I do like him, I want to talk to him the whole time. Yeah. I want him to look at me, eye contact, you know, that kind of thing.
Like, I can't do movie dates because I'm like, well, I want to get to know the person first. Like...
And, like, what do you do? Like, do you hold hands? Like, the first date?
I don't know.
Do you lean over? Do you, like, touch his leg?
You see what I mean? That's why I'm like... I feel like... Because, you know, we've been with our man for, like, so long that we're like, how was it? You know? How do they do this anymore? Literally. Like, what do y'all do when you go on a movie date?
I think I would be really mean.
Why?
Not on dates, but, like, talking to them. Because, like, Diamond would tell me, like, her conversations are so dry. I would just be like, you're boring. I'm sorry. Like, these conversations don't add any value to me. Like, like you need to know how to make conversations. Like, I think I would just be straight up now because I've been in a relationship for so long. Like, it won't hurt me if you don't like me. Like, I want to be real. So,
yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know how people will find dating as a hobby because I wouldn't want to have to do that same thing over and over again.
No, but can you imagine like getting ready all the time? Like,
but maybe they enjoy that.
I guess.
I would think it's a pretty boy though.
Yeah,
if they like to get ready every time.
For sure.
Not a bad thing, you know. Yeah, it's nice getting ready, but
but like when you're not really high maintenance like that.
It's a lot.
Because not me.
Time, a lot of money having to go find like nice clothes and everything.
Because I can't wear the same outfit again. Oh, no way.
I don't know. I'm kind of curious now about that.
That's crazy, huh?
Right. I think that wraps our episode for today.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to follow us on all social media and give us a thumbs up and a subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.
Bye.